Okay folks, we've got something very interesting, perhaps challenging. Let's see if we can make this turn up a treat, this piece. Gonna leave the contrast out of this one. Actually, that'll be too light. Or maybe it's okay for this, in this case. I'm really hot and sweaty, folks. It's been a hot day. Hot in this bedroom. Fuck, I hate it. Let's see what we have. We have here, I found it, a unicorn box. You can see the unicorn there. This is just all around. We'll just show you what it is just quickly. Just the images around there of a unicorn and a rainbow, and on the back. Not my cup of tea. But this is meant for children. I don't believe in unicorns, folks. It's not my thing. It's not something if I had kids, I wouldn't be teaching them to believe in unicorns myself. It's not the way I'd bring up a child, is to believe in something that doesn't exist, like Santa Claus, for example. I don't believe in Santa Claus, bringing up children to believe in Santa. My dad brought me up to believe in Santa, and he didn't tell me until I got bullied at school at the age of 10 that Santa wasn't real. I didn't know it until some kids at school were picking on me, and my stupid father was irresponsible not telling me that Santa's not real. So that fucking idiot made my school life even more miserable by not telling me the truth. So I'm not happy with my father, the way he did that. Fucking idiot for doing that. Anyway, that looks really quite nice. What are we going to do with it? Going to just have to enlarge that section. Wondering if we could print it in this normal setting and get a more contrasty result. But basically, I just hated the way I was picked on for believing in Santa Claus up until the age of 10. Don't know why Dad just didn't tell me and just pull me aside, and they say. But my dad's a pain in the ass anyway. He's not terribly, he hasn't got much common sense, even though I've always thought that he was into common sense. That's the first image, and that's the second. I'm not sure. I think that image is better, just a little bit. But basically, it was really embarrassing, not knowing until it was too late that Santa wasn't real. It was really an irresponsible thing that my dad did by not telling me the truth. Like telling me that Santa Claus was real, allowing me to continue believing in it. It was bad enough at school as it was. I was already a bullying victim without that. So my dad's a bully anyway. He's a fucking idiot. So you can't expect much from an idiot like him. I don't know. We're going to throw this away. I don't believe in telling children that unicorns are real. I don't believe in it, folks. I really don't. I don't believe in unicorns. I'm just wondering which way it's going to be going. I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to try and put it within the A6 area. There might have to be a little bit of guessometric shit going down for this. So I might have to just try my best to work out intuitively how to place it. But it's an aesthetically pleasing piece, I must say. I was actually thinking something else. Now what? Stupid photocopier. Okay, let's get that out. Yeah, that looks interesting. It's not in the position I want it in, but it's in the, I wonder what that is. That's the, yeah, that's the edge there. So, wondering how we're going to make this work. This is a challenging one, folks. Now, we're just going to pull that up. I don't know what to do with this one, folks. Move it across. This is a tricky one. This unicorn. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, we've fucked it because now we got that. We don't want that. We've moved it down instead of whatever. I fucked it. I fucked it up, folks. I'm actually thinking, yeah, because we had it upside down. That's why. So we got to move it this way more. So we're just going to line that up. Try to line it up. But yeah, believing in Santa Claus, I mean, silly. It's not real, you know. I mean, what about poor children who don't have families that can afford their Santa Claus wishes? You know, it's a real cruel, Santa Claus is a cruel capitalist character. He's not a person that you can trust. You know, he's not the man that laughs ho 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 and gives you a fucking present. To the poor, he's just a fucking, I don't know how to describe it, folks. Santa is just a fucking lie. He's a fucking furphy. I don't know, furphy. Furphy's a rumour. More a rumour, especially a embellished rumour. Aussie, piece of Aussie slang from, I think it was I don't know if it was World War One or World War Two, where they had these furphy branded sanitation trucks that used to come around, and the men used to talk and spread rumours and talk about shit, you know, just to keep themselves happy and sane, despite the fact they were at war. You know, maybe what I'm saying is also a furphy. I don't know how the full history of the word. I have looked it up on Google. So it's a funny word, but a lot of Australian slang is all pretty strange shit if you're not used to Australianisms. And apparently the Aussie accent is a difficult thing to imitate as well. So, but there's a lot of really cool, yeah, I mean, it's funny, we were always called the clever country, but now we're often referred to as the backward country, or we refer to our country as backward, but we won't go into all the details of all that shit. Now that didn't work. I forgot to put the mirror image on. But yeah, I'd like to focus on the good things that we do. I'd like to one day build Aussie-made photocopier machines. I want to build photocopiers made down under in an Aussie-owned facility. Everything is going to be owned by myself. The facility, the trademarks and all the shit. Everything's going to be made down under. There's not going to be any made in China or made in Vietnam, or we're not going to send any shit offshore. We're going to make our country proud. We're going to make it big. and we're going to make our country proud, because we're going to bring innovation down under. We're going to have all the everything that the company does will be done on our shores. Nothing's offshore. The only thing that comes from offshore is the raw materials from these e-waste dumps from India and China. We're festering with filth and disgusting pollution that has to be cleaned up anyway. But now that looks really quite interesting. I wasn't expecting this to look any good like that. I think now we can call it quits.